So you may be asking yourself, what's next for the build? I've already got all the power I want, IS38, intake, downpipe, intercooler. I've done my aero, I've done my wheels. Well, we're in the same spot as you guys are. So we're going to be diving into some handling mods. And for today's video, we're going to be installing ECS braided and steel brake lines. So our recent experience, we found out that the stock bolts are not good enough when you are tracking the car. So what did we go ahead and go with an upgrade to?
Okay, so here's the factory lug bolt that goes to the Volkswagen GTI. And you can see that right here. It's got the lug head on it and the stud all incorporated. And that's great. That's cool if you're not taking your wheels off as many times as we are, especially if you're going to the track. You're constantly taking wheels off, changing tires, you're putting your track wheels on, whatever it is. The more times you thread these in to came loose and these studs wallered out the wheel, the aluminum lug bolt pattern, and the wheel actually fell off on the track. Fortunately, it was as we were exiting the track, so we didn't have any major damage. We went ahead and changed over to these racing line studs that bolt in place, and we torqued them to spec, and then we use an old school style lug nut.
So now that we have indeed pretty much built the GTI the way we want it, IS38, you guys know all the mods we've done to this. Being able to stop this better, corner better, and that's what we're going to focus on now. So we're going to go ahead and install some ECS braided steel lines, and this will increase line pressure and just give you that nice firm feel to the pedal, and it's just going to be so much nicer than these rubber lines right here. Now these flex and get hot and they just get soft, and when they get soft it gives you an unsettling feeling when you go into a corner, and that's not what we want when we're going fast. Alright, this now brings us to the components we are going to be using, and that is ECS. Like I said, we've never had a problem with any of their products, and we love everything that they make. They include all the hardware, the crush washers, all the OEM clips, and you get these nice braided lines that'll give you that firm feeling that we need for the track, and also functionality. What we're going to be doing is pulling this tab off right here. That'll free the brake line from the actual tab itself down there. So what we're using is
this is what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And we're going to just be using a pick, sliding it down through the hole in there and just releasing it.
Slow and steady. Okay. The bolt in, we got the two washers on, now we gotta fit this in place.
New one is installed. Very nice quality, easy to put on. Make sure you tighten down your bolt back there to 13 millimeter and tighten this up. Don't over tighten it, just snug it up. Alright, so now that we have finished up the passenger side, we're going to go ahead and put our high temp brake fluid in. And today we are using VP Racing 622 high temp. Now the reason you want to use high temp is because normal brake fluid tends to boil over on aggressive driving, track driving, whatever you may be doing that requires a lot of braking. You're going to need something with a higher temperature rating, just like this. So we're going to go ahead and get these two sides bled, and the procedure is pretty simple. I'm not going to give you a direct way how to do it, but what we do is we pump the pedal 3 times, hold the pedal, release the valve until all the air is out of the system. So that's what. Here's a cool little bleeder tool that I like to use whenever doing the brakes. All-Star Performance. I'll go ahead and link it down in the description below. Okay, pump it. Okay. Floor. Pump it. Okay. Floor. This side's done. We saw those bubbles come out in the beginning. That's pretty normal, but we did about 3 other cycles after that, as you can see, and we have no more air, and we'll revisit this once we do the front. Okay, finished washing them all up. Went ahead and put this side brake lines on. Got this side all washed up nice and pretty. Got these brake lines on. Now the install's done. We went ahead and flushed this side, tightened everything up, and now we're going to go for a rip and test these things out and see how they feel. Just went for a drive as you saw on the 360 cam. Now the pedal and the stopping power is just that much better. The pedal is way more solid and it takes away that rubbery feel you get from those stock lines, and it really beefs them up. And interesting, when I drove through the neighborhood super slow coming to a stop, they're like a lot more sensitive. So just be careful when you first drive the car. Make sure you like slowly applying the pedal, because it will catch you off guard. But this is a great mod, and this is a great mod to get us into the handling section of this build. Like we said, we're trying to change things up. We did our build, I mean, we did like a power build for what we're trying to go for, but now we want to do handling and get the best results we can. So stay tuned for that. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, so that we can keep making videos like this. And let me know what kind of build you guys did with your Golf GTI type, or our Golf R. Just let me know down in the comments, and I'd love to hear if you have any recommendations for handling mods, sway bars, coilovers, what direction we should go. I'd gladly appreciate it. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.